Hello, everybody. My name is Will Maya. I'm the CEO of the Language Conservancy. We're a nonprofit organization. About 3 years ago, we were invited to assist in a very special and sacred task, and that was to assist in whatever ways we could to rebuild the Cowlitz Salish Coast language. Now, the language hadn't been used as a daily language since the mid-1960s. And at that time, there were two ladies, Emma Mespley and Lucy James, tribal members, the last first language speakers of Coast Salish Cowlitz. And they began working with a linguist by the name of Dale Kincaid and managed to record thousands of words. And Mr. Kincaid wrote all those words down and actually even published a dictionary shortly before he died. Unfortunately, it was very difficult not just to get a copy of that dictionary, but also to figure out how to pronounce the words in that dictionary. And so about 3 years ago, the tribe and the community, the cultural committee embarked on a very, very special endeavor, one that completes the circle of sovereignty. Language is an important component of that. This community has done such a fabulous job of bringing back its own legal sovereignty, its land, its culture, and every other thing. And so language is an equally important component of that, something that completes the circle. And so it's been difficult to complete that circle for adult learners. And we wanted to assist with that, and the Cultural Committee and the Language Preservation Department and the Education Committee wanted to find a way to assist you all, the membership, to be able to engage with the language in a meaningful way. How can I actually learn this language? How can it be a part of my life? How can it be a part of my grandchildren's lives and my great-great-grandchildren's lives? And so together we began working on doing that. And today I'm very proud to say that this is not just a historic day for the recognition of Cowlitz Indian tribe recognition, but it's also an historic day because this is the first time in 60 years that the language can be heard again. And it can be heard by all of you, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. And it will actually take you to the little website, the App Store or Google Play Store, where you can download the dictionary for yourselves and hear the language for yourself and know how it's spoken and know how it's pronounced. This will be such an indispensable resource for you, an indispensable first step, an epic day in the revitalization of the Cowlitz language. So we're very happy today to be part of this great celebration. This is an important new step for all of you. And I think for the years ahead and the decades ahead, this will be an essential component of that. And so I'd like to thank, the leadership of this tribe, Chairman Barnett, the entire tribal council, current and previous, who were supportive of this effort, the current cultural director and the education department. This is all a team effort. And building back a language is not, just one person's responsibility. It's all of our responsibility to engage in this and to get our kids involved and our grandchildren and all of that. And so that's why this is so important. I just want to briefly show some of this. This is such a fabulous thing, and I wanted to just give a brief demonstration of that. So again, today we're just going to present briefly on some of these great language resources. These are for you and your family and everyone to begin working with. And this is the beginning of a whole new process. We work with about 50 languages all over the world, and language is a movement. You'll have all the resources you need to learn the language. Your children will have them. There'll be events. There'll be lots of great things. And these are just the beginning of those things. Our hope is that one day you'll have all the resources you need to learn this language. There's not going to be an excuse not to learn it if you want to. It's all right there for you. And that's just such a powerful tool of sovereignty. And it opens up the door to the culture and many, many other things. So again, we're a nonprofit organization. We've been doing this for over 17 years, and we're the world leader in this work. We bring these technologies to the table that are really unprecedented, and I'm really proud of the linguistic team we had working on this particular project. We work with tribes where there are sometimes thousands of speakers, and when we want to do a dictionary, we can do 10 or 15,000 words in 2 weeks and get that out online in 12 months. That's unheard of. It usually takes 20 years to do that. But this was such a unique case. We hadn't had worked on a language other than Mohegan where the last speakers had passed away 60 years ago. So how do we do that? Thank goodness there's technology, there's great determination by the linguistic team, and we were able to put together the entire dictionary that was recorded but never actually parsed out and put together. So now it's all there for you, basically on a silver platter, to do whatever you need to do. And it becomes the foundational piece for everything else, the apps, the e-learning programs, cartoon series, you name it. The sky's the limit, right? And, language has to be there, and you have to be able to feel confident about how to pronounce it, and that's what happened here. And, we're just proud to be able to, work with you all on this. This is such a great project to bring a language back that hadn't been spoken in 60 years. It's a story of hope, a story of resurgence, and is really in line with what you all have accomplished over the last decades here. And I'm proud to be a part of it, and I'm proud of the entire team that was involved in it. Briefly, you'll have a chance to go to these websites. It's dictionary.cowlitzlanguage.org. Just briefly, I'm going to show off this dictionary if I can. You also have this on your phone, but if you want it on your computer, it's there for you. Type in any word you want. I'm going to type in Cowlitz, dictionary.cowlitzsalish.org. Pick the word you want to hear.
Pulmik. Taitnapam. Yasande.
All right, what's going on here is there's 3,000 words, over 3,300 words. There's over 6,000 audios, and there's thousands of example sentences. A full review of the Cowlitz world, if you want it here. It's all right here for you. Just click on the words and you can hear them spoken by either Emma or Lucy. And if you're not sure, you can do that. There's also a really great pronunciation guide here that'll help you through that. You can get examples for each of the different letters. So if you're not sure, the spelling is a little bit maybe intimidating, it's all right here. If you're not sure about what each sound makes, you just click on it and you can get the example words with that particular sound in it. So this is the beginning of a journey of relearning. And these are some really important tools that will help you get there. It'll be important for the teachers and for all the others that are involved in this. So I invite you to go to this. Also, the app works really well on your phone. Once you download it, you don't have to have an internet connection. It's really fabulous, just kind of to keep practicing on it. There's 2 other apps. I just want to briefly go into those. There's some great picture books, for kids here. And if you're not sure about how, what am I going to do with a picture book if I don't even know how, or I'm not sure about how to pronounce it, don't worry, there's an app for that, right? And the app is called the Media Player, and it's right over that. You can just type in Cowlitz Media Player, and you pull it up, and it basically takes the camera in the phone and looks at the book, and I don't know if you're going to see this or not, but a big button pops up right when you look at that page, and you press it. You press that button, and it'll actually play the entire book for you, sentence by sentence. So it interacts with the book for you. And so you can just, hand the app to the kids, give them a book, see if it, what they do with it. You'd be surprised. A lot of kids are learning with apps these days. So this is just the beginning. There are going to be many, many more picture books, textbooks, e-learning platforms we've got Duolingo, if you've heard of that. There's going to be one of those as well for Cowlitz. We're going to be doing some language weekends. We've already done 4 of them. These are great opportunities to get engaged with the language, really easy. For a weekend, if you can commit a weekend, 6 hours on Saturday and 6 hours on Sunday, we guarantee you're going to get enough Cowlitz language to last you for a long time. You're going to feel like you're going to be able to learn it and you're going to be able to move forward with it in a confident way. And that's what we're trying to do here, is start a bit of a language movement, right? That people can actually learn this language. You can actually speak it. And beyond that, we're going to start, immersion schools. If there's enough people, we'll get going with putting the kids and the grandkids in an immersion school. Wouldn't that be great? Completing the circle of sovereignty, right? Language. And language is the gateway to culture and all those other things. And so, again, we're really proud to be a part of this. Congratulate the tribe on all of its accomplishments over the last decade. And, we look forward to working with you in the years ahead as this all unfolds. And this is just such a great story. And it's going to continue to be a great story of hope and resilience and resurgence and, community and working together. And as long as there's a positivity and around strength about the good things, things will work out. This tribe's been blessed in many ways, and, I just hope it all continues in the best possible way. So I thank you for that, and I wish everyone a great job on this journey and everything. Thank you.